Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be finding out, how do people view you online versus how do people view you in real life? I don't know if that's the exact title. I did actually get this video idea from Siren Psychic Tarot or Psychic Siren Channel. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Is it Psychic Siren Channel or Siren Psychic Channel? Either way, I'm going to put the link in the description down below, and I'm going to share the video that she did. Go subscribe to her. She's really intuitive. So yeah, I got the idea from her. I thought I'd do one of my own. So as usual, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. You guys mean the world to me. And thank you guys so much for supporting my other channel, Awkward Confidence. I'm a little bit inactive on there, but we'll be up and ready soon, probably from April onwards. And yeah, with that being said, we have 6 piles today. So we have pile 1, which is the keys. I don't know if you guys can, I don't know. Some people complain that they don't see the cards, so it makes me wonder, like, am I not showing it to the camera? So we have pile 2 with the Sprite. We have pile 3 with the Muller rice. It's kind of like a porridgey rice kind of oat kind of thing. Pile 4, we have the panther, Black Panther. Pile 5, we have the world. Okay, we have the globe here. And then pile 6, we have this hot sauce. This is from the Caribbean. Yeah, West Indian original hot pepper. Okay, this is amazing. I've loved this since childhood. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get into the reading. So, I don't like it when they I don't like it when these are in frame. So I'm gonna put these out of frame. I'm trying something different by putting the camera to this level, hoping that maybe that might, I don't know, help. Okay. I don't know. Can you see it in frame? You can't see it in frame. Great. Right. So pile 1 at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, there we go. All right. So pile 1. You guys chose the keys. Okay. How do people view you online versus real life? So first I'm going to do online, and then I'm going to get into the real life. So we have liberation. This is just the generics of both, okay? Liberation, and the eel and the iris, which is safety. Okay, so these are just 2 paramount cards in regards to you, okay? In general, so whether it's online or offline, okay? This is more like what you are, okay? But this is how people view you online, okay? So, right, we have they're lying to you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then we have the Knight of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm gonna save this for later because this is like how people view you in real life. Okay, so online, we have they are lying to you. Okay, I didn't really draw many piles for this, but you guys did choose number 1, which was the keys. Okay, so people assume that you have it together. Okay, people assume that you either have money or you just have your life together, everything works out for you. Yeah, people just assume that you are stable financially. People assume that you're booked and busy. If you are self-employed, people just assume that you're booked and busy, or you always have something going on, especially with this Knight of Wands energy. This is like a very busy energy, hard worker energy. They may seem that like you just have a lot on your hands, a lot on your plate. You always have something going on in your life, right? And people just assume that you got the funds, you have money, even if you don't. This is how you're coming across online. Now, I don't know if it's to do with what you post, as in terms of like the quality of the pictures or the clothing you may wear, makeup, if you're a woman, if you wear makeup at all, even if you don't. Like, there's something that people assume that you are stable. You have a good head on your shoulders. You have your life together. Maybe you guys don't post often. Maybe it's very hard to reach you because you're so busy, okay? But then you do have a certain group of people that see you as pretending, okay? We do have they're lying to you. So you have people who assume that online that you may showcase yourself as somebody who has their life together, everything's stable, everything's well put, but they feel like that's not who you truly are. They feel like you're just putting on this persona, but really you're probably unhinged, okay? All right, I'm getting an energy of someone who They feel like you come across as perfect, or maybe a lot of people see you as someone who comes across as you have it all. Okay, sorry, I wanted this to be in frame because these are so pretty. Anyways, yeah, some people may see you as someone who comes across as there's not a single hair out of place. Everything's on point. Everything's on fleek. You have the money. You have the credentials. Like, there's just an energy where people feel like you have everything together. And if you're married, people feel like you put on a facade that your marriage is so perfect, but it may not be. Can we clarify this Queen of Pentacles? Because she's like a wifey energy. Yeah, that you carry a lot of responsibilities, okay? Because you're always booked and busy. Okay, so you come across as very unattainable, busy, just hard to reach. But we do have the Sun and the Eight of Swords, which does indicate like you may have a lot of burdens, a lot of duties around children, okay, especially with the Sun card here, especially if you're a mother. Even if you are a male, if you're a father, people just assume that you have a lot on your plate, right? But you're very busy. So I think people also get this vibe from you because you don't make time to contact them, you don't make time to check up on people, or you're very hard to reach, or by the time you get back to people, some time is gone. But people may feel like you're putting on this facade. People may feel like you're not actually as busy as you claim to be, or people may assume that if your life looks really much on point and everything's put together, like they feel like it's far from that in real life. It's probably you probably have a plethora of issues, or so much is going on, but you don't want people to see. I will clarify they are lying to you. Okay, so we clarify they are lying to you. Please clarify that. Yeah, justice. Okay, you may come across as, I'm hearing holier than thou. Okay, with the justice, this is someone with a good moral compass. This is somebody who's fair, somebody who's balanced, okay? But people feel like you're putting that online, but you may not be that way in real life, okay? I'm not saying that these people, how you present yourself online is not true to who you are, but people feel like you intentionally come across this way, but it could be a lie. I'm not saying that these people think you are lying, but they feel like it could be a lie because this feels too good to be true, okay? Yeah, so people feel like you may come across as very fair and balanced and sound-minded and everything is fine, but it may just be a facade, okay? I feel like, yeah, and you're just hard to reach. You're just making your moolah, okay? But let's take a look at now what people, or how people view you in real life. So we have the Strength card, which is Leo, fire energy. Then we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, so fire and air. And then we have your star. Ooh. So it's very different. It's very different. Okay, I'm getting with the your star. People actually love your energy even more in real life. I feel like you may, like online, you may give off the impression that you're too busy for everyone, like you're just staying in your own little zone, and it could be hard to attain you, basically. You may come off as stuck up to some, okay? Not intentionally, but just very like selective, right? But in real life, people actually love your energy even more, okay? People find you really attractive in real life. So even if you're posting photos online, like you may look really more, like a lot more attractive in real life. The camera just doesn't do you justice, okay? And even with the Strength card, in real life, people see you as someone who, you're very strong, but you may hold yourself back. So if you're online and you appear busy, in real life, you may be the type of energy that if someone is coming to you with something, you may take a while to really process it and be like, okay, well, this is my opinion. This is what I'm going to say now. Like, you don't come across as erratic, okay? But this Strength is also referring to like the trials and tribulations. So online, you may be hard to reach, or you just appear very busy, or like you have your shit together, you're very stable. But in real life, people see you as someone who, you weather a lot of storms by yourself. You're very independent. This is not so much different from the online when you think about it, though, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who, she could take care of herself. She's financially abundant, right? She could take care of herself. But that taking care of yourself requires responsibilities, duties, and sometimes stress. Most of the time stress, worries. And I feel like people see you in real life as in you're able to suppress, like you hold back. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You hold back the problems that you may be facing, even in real life. So If you need help, you're coming across as someone who doesn't really ask for help in real life. You know how to make your shit work even without help. Okay, so I think that's what was coming up as in you holding back, because I was just thinking, holding back what? Your response, or giving it some time to think? I'm getting it now. It's more to do with like, if you are going through something, nobody would know because you hold back. Okay, but people like your energy because you are a joy to be around. With this Lovers card, like, people feel really much aligned with you. People feel like you get them, you understand them. You're a lot more present in real life than you are online. So maybe online, you may not reach out to people, you may not initiate conversations, you may get back to people quite late. I can relate to this, I'm not gonna lie. But in real life, you are so present. I would not be surprised if you're not on your phone in real life when you're in the presence of people that you really, really value. You're like, I don't need to be on my phone. Whoever wants to reach me, they can reach me when they reach me. Like, I'm getting an energy of somebody who, like, they really value the time that they spend with other people, and people see you in this way, that you actually do appreciate them and value them. We have You Are a Star, so people really love your energy. I think people just love your vibrant energy in real life, but I'm getting you don't always show it with everyone. Like, say for example, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of myself. Like, when I'm invited to parties, right, and like proper dance parties, like good music and that, I'm gonna be hitting the dance floor. That's just how I'm built. I love to dance, and I only dance to great music. If the music is not popping, I'm not gonna dance. But if the music is great, I'm gonna dance, no matter who I'm with, right? But it's funny because if people first meet me in a social setting, like at a party, they're just gonna assume I'm very extrovert. They're gonna assume that I have a lot of great energy and I'm social and I'm open and I'm warm. And then if they get to know me outside of the party, I'm actually very reserved. I'm actually very quiet. I'm very, very busy. I'm very hard to attain. So I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if I can relate to this pile a lot. Okay, but yeah, people really love your energy. You are the main character, okay? You are the star, and I think it's just because of who you are. Like, it's just, you're very, like, people really love your personality. And there are people who actually aspire to think and be a bit like you, simply because of your mentality. Like, I'm getting a vibe that someone doesn't really like to put themselves as a victim. Like, whenever you're going through something, you're like, okay, what is this teaching me? How do I overcome it? What's the purpose of this? And that's a really, really nice, abundant mindset to have, okay? But you guys did choose the key. So this is more like who you are overall, which I'm going to get into. You guys are problem solvers to a lot of people, okay? You guys are very good at working out your own problems. You always find the key, you always find the solution to whatever you're going through. You could be a type of energy that doesn't really reach out or ask for help. And even though that's unhealthy, please do ask for help if you need it. You guys shoulder your own. You always find the answer within yourself anyway, okay? But we do have safety, yeah? You guys like to preserve your space, your time. You don't really like to... like, you're very protective of your energy, and that's who you truly are. Whether you're online or offline, like, this is who you are. You're very preservative when it comes to your space, okay? And we do have liberation. So you guys are free-spirited, and you're very open-minded people. That's who you truly are, whether it's online or not, okay? But I'm going to move on to pile 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. I don't bite. And if you want to join my membership, it's starting at £2.99 just as the starting tier, okay? Going to move on to pile number 2. So pile number 2, 13 minutes and 39 seconds, okay? You guys chose the Sprite. So how do people view you online versus real life? So I'm going to start with the online, and then I'm going to get into the real life, and then I'm going to get into like more of like who you truly are, okay? So we have resolution. And we have the ladybug and the sweet pea, which is happiness. That's really nice, okay? That's more of the energy of who you really are, okay? But I'll tap into that. So we have You Are Right. Okay, ignore my son. He's stimming. Especially if you're new here, you could be thinking, what's going on? My son stims a lot. He's on the spectrum. Anyways, so we have the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, Earth energy. Then we have the 8 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and this is, I'm going to save this for after, because this is more of like how you are offline to people. Okay, anyways. So this is how people view you online, okay? People view you as somebody who is very dedicated. You may have a specific niche of interest. because the devil card can sometimes depict dedication, like over dedication. So in a work setting, it's like someone who's a workaholic. That's why it's represented by Capricorn. But if it's like a person, you may represent like an obsession over a person. But when it's something to do with your social media, I'm getting it's more like a niche. So people could view you online as, for some of you, you may just put your business online, as in like you may have social media to promote your business and not necessarily to do with like your personal life. That could also be for some. But I'm getting like this, it's very specifically niched, okay, your social media. You may also come across that you are very intuitive. So your niche could even be zodiacs, or your niche could be spirituality, or your niche could be health, fitness. Your niche could be anything you're interested in, or whatever it may be, maybe even creativity, okay? But I'm getting it's very specific. And again, even if you don't have a business, like your social media has a certain theme to it, whether you've done it on purpose or not on purpose. So say, for example, if you only post selfies, then that's your niche. If you only post outfits, that's your niche. If you only post quotes, that's your niche. If you read a lot of books, for example, you may only post page notes, page books. Yeah. Or if you only post family, then it's only going to be like family related stuff, or it seems very specific. Okay, can you clarify the devil card? Ooh, we have the 10 of swords. What's that about? Can you clarify 10 of swords with the devil card? We do have the page of cups. For some of you, you could post quotes about health, or you could post quotes about healing. Maybe if you guys have suffered through something. I know there's some quote pages that I've come across where it's like uplifting, like women's quotes, or if you've suffered from some sort of abuse, depression, or eating disorders, like there's some sort of like healing kind of thing to it for some of you. But for a lot of you, like your social media seems to be like you post certain thing. For some of you, may not post anything, but even so, if you share things on a story, it seems very specific. Okay, but we do have the 8 of Wands energy. So yeah, you could appear to be more active on social media. Like if someone reaches out to you, like they don't have to wait too long for a response from you. Can you clarify this all further, please? Like it doesn't take very long to get a response from you. Yeah. Ace of Swords. You guys are very communicative, like literally. But very active on social media. So even if you are someone who like, but Gemini Empress, I don't post. If someone likes, I don't know, a story that you share, or you are likely to like people's stuff when you're online, like you're very active. If someone wants to reach out to you, they have no problems reaching out to you. You're not someone who leaves people unread or leaves people for days. Like you are very easy to access. If someone tries to call you on social media, like Instagram has that feature of call, right? You're going to pick up. You seem approachable on social media. Very much, even the devil card can also be magnetizing. Like a lot of people are drawn to your social media, even if you don't post. If you're one of those people who just lurk, like a lot of people try and look at your social media to find out like, do I know this person? Like who are they following? But there's something about you that comes across as also very articulate and very intelligent, because I'm getting you are right. So if you are into spirituality, I mean, most likely you would be if you're watching a tarot reading. People can see that and they feel like you are very intuitive. You're very tapped in, because you are right denotes to me intuition. Okay, so either you come across as very intelligent, excuse me, very intelligent, or very intuitive, or both. It's giving that sort of vibe. Okay, people feel like you know more than what you're leading on, and it makes me think of Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, Gemini energy. What else is coming? Sagittarius energy, you know? I feel like you may have blocked a lot of people. This is very random. Like I'm getting a vibe that you don't have time for people's drama. And if anyone who's upset you, who's hurt you, if you catch anyone who's lurking on your stuff when you don't want to be close to them, I see you blocking people. Because now I'm looking at the 10 of Swords. It makes me think of someone who's blocked out somebody who's toxic. So if anyone's toxic, you're blocking them. I'm getting people try to come back to message you on your social media, and you're just like, no, sorry, bye. Like you just don't want to be bothered. But you're very active when it comes to anyone else who tries to reach out. But you're often right about a lot of things. Maybe you guys post or share things that that a lot of people would agree with, or that seem controversial at first, but then people start to find out, oh, you know, Paltu was right about that, you know? Because I'm hearing preach. You could share things that people agree with, okay? But we do have, okay, so I'm going to move on to, I'm going to move on to how people view you in real life, and then I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty of like who you actually like are as a person, like really briefly, okay? We do have Gemini. So some of you guys could be Geminis. Or you just embody that energy. And then we have the World card, which is Sagittarius energy, fire energy. Then we have Two of Pentacles, which is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So how people view you in real life is that they see you as somebody who you have a lot on your plate, okay? People may feel like they are a little bit undecided on what to think, because you could be a little bit unpredictable. Because Gemini energy, it's like crackhead energy. I can't even lie. I'm a Gemini, and I'll admit it myself. Like I be starting a lot of multiple projects, okay? And do I finish all of them? Sometimes, maybe not, but I start a lot of things. I don't know if I can complete a lot of things. You can juggle a lot, okay? And it's even more so with the Two of Pentacles. Like in real life, people feel like you juggle a lot. Like you may appear really busy to other people. So even when you're with people, you could be on your phone trying to finish up some things, reply to people, or you could have work obligations, whatever it may be. People see you as extremely busy. Like you always have something going on in real life. Like you can manage a lot of things, you multitask really well, but it's like you always have something to do. Okay, you live a fulfilling life in the eyes of other people. Okay, but people see you as someone who's always traveling. So maybe you always have to be in a rush somewhere. You always have a dip here. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I just have to do this thing. Or even when you're hanging out with someone, they could be thinking that, yeah, we're gonna hang out for a very long time, and then boom, you hit them with a, oh, I just got a text from so and so. I'm gonna go and dash, but I'll see you another time. Like it's giving very much a busy. Some of you just travel a lot as well. So people view you as someone who travels a lot, and you always have a lot going on. So even when someone feels special enough to spend time with you, they know it's short-lived. They know you have to dash someone out. So, I'm sorry. Did I just say you know you have to dash someone else? Sorry. What I meant to say is they know you have to dash somewhere else, okay? So people really wish that they could spend more time with you, because you always seem busy or like in a rush to go somewhere, or you're always traveling. For some of you, it could even be countries. Like you're like, okay, I'm in London for this week, and then next week I have to go back to, I don't know, Birmingham or whatever it may be, or I have to go back to California, whatever it may be, okay? So that's how people see you in real life, or view in real life, okay? But in terms of who you are, or who you appear to be, is deep down, you're actually a very happy person, okay? With happiness, like you try to be in a high vibration most of the time. You're not one of those people who like to ruin the vibe, okay? Like say for example, if someone invites you out to a party, you're going to enjoy yourself, okay? No matter what you've gone through. Like you could be one of those people where, okay, you just got laid off, or you just got broken up with, and you're like, you know what, screw it, I was invited to this party, so let's just enjoy the party, right? Like you bring such good energy, good vibes. You have a lot of high vibrational energy, right? But we have resolution. So you're also somebody who you always land on your feet. You're like a cat, okay? Very independent. Even when life throws certain hurdles your way, like you find a way to land on your feet. You always find a solution. Even when you're not looking for it, or even if you feel like, oh, I'm never going to find the solution to this, you always land on your feet every single time. Okay, that's who you are, okay? You're really protected. But because you guys did choose the Sprite, like you may have a lot of energy, more so than you may give yourself credit for. You may feel like, Gemini Empress, I'm drained most of the time. You have more energy than a lot of people, okay? Especially if you're someone who's always juggling different things. You always have a lot going on. If you do have ADHD, that could be one of the factors. But if you don't, it's just, you just have a lot of energy in general, okay? And it's great. Some of you may work out, and that's why, okay? Especially if you do something online that involves working out, it makes sense. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. I don't bite. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is £2.99. But with that being said, I'm going to end it there. Let's move on to the next pile. So the next pile, pile 3, is 2434. I think that's what it said. 2434, you guys chose the Muller rice. Okay, this is kind of like a porridgey, kind of ricey oat thingy, majig. But it's creamy and it's strawberry. It's nice and creamy. It's sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there because I'm gonna get into how you're viewed online versus how you're viewed in real life. Yeah. So we have the rose phoenix. Just gonna leave that to the side, and then we have the turtle and the coriander, which is satisfaction. Now, in terms of who you are in real life, okay, I'm gonna put this there because I think this is more of like in real life energy. Okay, so how you come across online, we do have the artist or creative. We have the magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for some of you online, you could use your online platform for a business or to showcase something creative. I mean, we are living in the age of creative content. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I can relate to Pile 3 and Pile 1 mostly, but let's see. So what I'm getting here is you guys have a knack for being very innovative. We do have the magician. They're also very good at manifesting things or bringing things into the light. So you could come up with a really cool idea and then you showcase it on your page. I will clarify this more though. You could also be very goal orientated into self-development. So when you say you're going to do something, you always end up following through and doing it. And people see that online. Can we clarify the magician? Yeah, you're very ambitious with this Knight of Swords. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you make a plan, you're going to follow it through. If you have an idea in motion, you're going to do it. If you said, oh, I'm going to post this or I'm going to do this thing, you end up doing it, okay? You're someone who's a man/woman of your word, but you are very ambitious and you are very creative. You're very good at what you do. People actually like your social media a lot, because it is very creative. Even if you don't create content, it could just be your pictures alone look very artsy. You guys could be photographers, painters, or you guys could just post in a certain way where the aesthetics are just on point, okay? Recently, I've been interested in a lot of coquette. I've been really inspired by a lot of coquette stuff because I'm in my pink girl energy, era. And I just feel like because of that, and because of that, yeah, that's what's inspiring me, okay? But we do have the Queen of Cups, so whether you're a man or a woman, there's just something very creative, something very beautiful about your online presence, okay? You do come across as approachable, but a lot of people, because I'm hearing, I wish that I could be like the cool kids. Yeah, I feel like people feel like you're really cool, okay? They find you really cool. They may not tell you to your face, but like, you are a lot of people's inspiration. They look at your profile and they actually really like it, okay? I do want to clarify this Queen of Cups further. If you are a tarot reader and your social media is tarot as well, people really find that cool because that is coming through the Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive, right? Could you clarify Queen of Cups? We have the King of Pentacles. So there's something about you. You may make money from what you do online, or you aspire to make money from what you do online, but people feel really inspired regardless. There's something really artsy and very cool and very different. It's very unique. It's not like any other social media, okay? And that says a lot about you as a person, because I'm getting, you guys may not be, I'm not getting that you guys are unapproachable or you're easy to talk. It's kind of like in between. For some of you, it's like, okay, you will get back to people when you can. Some days you reply quicker than others. I'm getting like people overall like watching you more than like people like looking at your stuff more than actually talking to you, okay? So yeah, there's something about you that is very unique, okay? Very ethereal for some of you. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie, your face card never declines. If you post your face, like you have a beautiful, exceptional face. Like every time you post, you're blessing the feeds, okay? But for some of you may not post yourself, you may post nature, you may post something that's beautiful, but it's just aesthetically pleasing, it's creative, okay? Okay, but yes, there's something about you that's very sweet, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna get into how people view you in real life, okay? This read is confusing me because it's low-key, I'm like, okay, I'm losing track. Online, how they are in real life, and then how they are in general, okay? So how people view you in real life, we have the Two of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy. And we have intelligent. And then back we do have forgiveness, sorry. So how people view you in real life is so online with the Queen of Cups, you could appear very sweet, very feminine, very kind, very caring, down to earth, empathic. But in real life, people feel like it's a little bit the opposite. Trigger warning. Don't hate me. I'm just a messenger. People feel like online you come across as very sweet, but then in real life you have a very like bitchy side. I'm not gonna lie. This low-key kind of reminds me of me. Like I'm very sweet, but I know when to be like you're very like fierce. I think online, say for example, if players or people who have bad intentions want to approach you, like online, you're just nice to them, but you kind of peep their intentions, so you don't really give them too much. But in real life, if these same people were to approach you, you're just like, no, you could not get my number. You know, like that's what I'm getting. It's just like, no, we could not be close like that. I feel like online, if someone wants to compliment you, someone wants to be nice to you, you accept the compliment. But in real life, you may be a little bit skeptical of people. Okay, I feel like you're a lot more guarded in real life. You seem more open with people online. Like you get back to people. You could be a very different personality online. You could be very sweet and very kind and very just outgoing and friendly. But oh my God, in real life, people would be a lot more scared to approach you. There's something about your energy that's very intimidating, and people can't put their finger on it. Like even if you haven't said anything bad or done it, like people feel like I can't mess with pile 3 in real life. Like I'm getting it's mostly like love energy. Like if someone like they'll see your profile online and they're like, oh, like I really dig pile 3, okay, but then in real life, they're like, I can never approach pile 3. Pile 3 is way too intimidating. Pile 3 is way too smart. They'll catch on to my bad intentions. Let me not. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's things that people can say to you online, but they can't say to you in real life. Or people enjoy you more online, but in real life that they feel like they would have to hold back or they'd have to avoid you. Okay. You may even question at times, like, why is this person only nice to me online, but then in real life, they're just a bit weird. You know, like it's giving that energy. Okay. You may also come across as very indecisive, okay? Online, you could just know exactly what you're doing. You could, you know, like whatever you post, you're like, yeah, cool, I'm glad I posted this. But in real life, you could be completely like spaced out a lot of the time. And you just always look like you're in deep thought. But you are very much intimidating in real life. And people view you as very intelligent in real life. You forgive, but you don't forget. You're very like, nobody can mess with you, okay? This is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this low-key reminds me of me, because online I'm like, okay, cool, love and light and all of that. But in real life, I'm like, what did you say? Like I'm a lot more confrontational in real life than I am online. Like online, I'm like, okay, cool, like it is what it is. All right, fine, okay, cool, I see you. But in real life, I'm like, okay, do we have a problem? Because I feel like online, it's like, you may not take certain things seriously, but in real life, it's like, okay, like I really can't fuck with pal 3 like this, you know? I don't know what it is. You'd be surprised to know your quality of dating options is different online versus in real life. Like in real life, you could only be approached by certain people who they have good intentions, because they feel your energy. They know that they can't mess with you, so you know what it is. But then online, you may also attract people who feel like they can pull the, I don't know, what's the saying, pull the wool over your eyes a little bit, because they don't know you. Okay, these are people who like, it's very like, people watch you more than they interact with you online. But then in real life, they would be deathly afraid to interact with you. You may intimidate a lot of people, okay? But overall, you may seem either like spaced out, indecisive, or just a little bit more on guard, okay? Can you clarify this 2 of Swords? Yeah, the Judgment. Yeah, you guys are very cautious. Like when it comes to making big decisions, you're very cautious in real life. But online, you may not take certain things as serious because you're like, okay, it's just online. Like it's not that deep. I'll think over it. But in real life, you're like, no, I'm actually really much like cautious, a bit more skeptical. Okay, yeah, especially when it comes to relationships. It's getting mostly relationships. Like you could be very guarded with people, and you're very like, you make people work for your love, okay, in real life when it comes to relationships. And you know, but online it's like someone could like give you a compliment and you can give them a compliment back and be like, oh, thank you, you're good looking too. And they'll start to like read into that and be like, oh my God, pile 3 finds me attractive. Yet the whole time you're just like, okay, cool, like you are great to me, I'm great to you, but this does not mean like I'm in love with you now. Like you supported me, so I supported you kind of energy. But in real life, you're a little bit more like skeptical, or at least that's how people view you. People feel like you're a lot more skeptical, a lot harder to connect with. And I'm not getting like it's, people have a problem with it as in, oh, what the hell is Pal 3's problem? But it's more of like they know that you're not doing anything to make them feel intimidated. You're not doing anything to make them feel like you're being guarded towards them. But it's just an energy thing. It's like they just, for some reason, they just can't approach you. And they don't even know why. You know, you don't come across as scary. You're not out here being mean to people. But it's just your energy that just screams, respect me. And people just do, okay? So it kind of makes them feel some type of way, especially with the intelligent. Like you just come across like you know your shit basically, and it makes people who don't really know their shit feel a bit inferior to you. And yeah, but in terms of who you are as a person, you are somebody who you find the joys in the littlest of things. Okay, you are someone who finds satisfaction in the smallest of things. It's very easy to be happy when it comes to you. Like there's it could even be a good meal. You are not hard to please, but you may be misunderstood a lot. That's what I'm getting. And with the Rose Phoenix, yeah, you guys love yourselves. Okay, regardless of your gender, whether you're a man or a woman, I find it so attractive when a person loves themselves. Whenever I come across someone who's really like, yeah, I am the shit, I love myself, like it's so attractive to watch, right? So a lot of people would see you as that way, but I feel like this is more of a case of like, this is who you are. You love your own company, you love yourself, you pour into yourself, and you like to feel satisfied, whether it's by another person or by yourself. Like you bring yourself satisfaction. You could also just live a very fulfilling life. You could just be really fulfilled and content. Okay, there's a lot to be grateful for. Okay, but overall you are a sweetheart. Okay, even if people may feel a little bit intimidated by you, you may be a little bit more skeptical. At least that's how you're being viewed. It may not be true, but deep down you're a sweetheart. Okay, you're very sweet, you're very creamy, you're very loving. Okay, and you're fulfilling, because this is something that when you eat it, you feel really full. And this is like a tiny ass pot, but it's really filling. So you guys, you have substance to you. Okay, but I'm gonna move on to pile 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. Okay, if you want to join my membership, the first tier is £2.99. Okay, so pile 4, you guys chose the panther, so it's 37 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, we have breathe. What song is it? All we do is make up. What's that? Who sang that? And break up. Who is that? Baby, we need some time alone, so please let me breathe. Who is that? Who sings that? Is it called Breathe? Na 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 na. We're acting crazy. Oh, who sings that? I don't know. Is it Jean Paul and someone? Blue? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because it's going to irritate me. But we have Breathe. And then we have The Moth and the Eucalyptus, which is an ending. Okay, so this, I'm just going to leave this to the side, because this is more about who you are as a person, right? But then from online, I'm going to get into the online, and then I'm going to get into the offline, okay? So with I Miss You, okay, this is more, I feel like this is more offline. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'm struggling to remember which one is which. I think this is more on, I'm starting to lose track of which pile this was actually part of. Okay, I think this is in real life, and then this is online. Okay, we do have wife material, and then we have the air sign energy with the 9 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have 5 of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So how are you viewed online? Okay, whether you're a man or woman watching this, please apply where it resonates. We do have wife material, but that can also mean husband material if you're a man watching this, right? People see you as someone who, if they were to ideally be in a relationship with you, you'd be an ideal person to be with. People see that you are very loyal, okay? And I'm getting this more intuitive as opposed to the cards. You come across as someone who because I heard I'm gonna stick beside him. Like, you come across as someone who you don't play about your mans, okay? You don't play about the people you love, okay? And you come across as someone who, if you're not married, like, people wonder why. They're like, oh, like, Power 4 seems to be marriage material. And even if you are, then yeah, people really feel like, oh my damn, like, whoever's married to Power 4, like, they're really lucky, okay? Even if you're not married, in general, like, there's a desire for people to want to, like, wife you up. However, this could be a very specific message. You could have gone through a recent breakup. So people are thinking like, oh man, I want to slide in, but does Power 4 need time to heal? I don't even know. You have some people that want to be your next partner, okay? Because we do have the 5 of Cups. So online, you're being perceived as someone who you had to go through disappointment, right? You may have gone through something that gave you a lot of stress, okay? You could seem a lot more stressed out online. Like, maybe you don't post much, or maybe you used to post a lot and now you no longer post, or there's some sort of frequency that has changed. There's something that's different. Maybe you used to be a lot more active and you're not as active anymore. Maybe you've gone through some things. Whether people know about what you've gone through, what you haven't gone through, there's been a change. There's been a shift. For some of you, you may have had social media and then now you've been off it for a long time, and you may just use it to lurk. You may not post anything anymore. Or you may have taken down your posts. Whoops. You may have taken down your posts. But either way, what I'm getting here is there's a shift, there's a change. And people feel like it's because you could be going through something. I did see the 4 of Pentacles want to come up. Can we clarify this 5 of Cups? Yeah, I feel like, okay, people may see you as someone who you have a lot of burden to get through. I don't know what it is, but there's some sort of change to your social media presence that has people thinking, yeah, you know what? I feel like Power 4 is going through it. For some of you, it could be a job, okay? Can we clarify this 9 of Swords, please? 3 of Cups, okay. For some of you, you have people missing you. Okay, you have people from your past, friends, ex-lovers. People could be feeling that you have gone through so much that you may not be as communicative with people anymore. You may have slowed down in something, maybe slowed down in texts. Maybe you're no longer replying to people as quickly as you used to, or maybe you're no longer, like, there's some sort of change. There's something about you that's changed online. So they may see you as a bit more like healing, okay? I don't know if you're posting quotes, cryptic messages, or you could be going through something to do with your health or family even. And what people are getting the impression is that something's happened and it's caused you to withdraw a little bit. So on your social media, people view you as very withdrawn, okay? Even if you haven't gone through anything, like, even if it's like, okay, no, nothing's happened recently, everything's fine, but people just see you as more withdrawn in general, okay? But overall, with the wifey material, okay, I'm not gonna lie, now I'm getting a very misogynistic kind of message. Some men specifically may view you as wifey material because you may not post yourself as much, or if you do, it's like a cheeky little story, but you don't like go out of your way to post a lot of yourself. And they may see that as good. I like my woman non-existent online. I like my woman private. I like my woman to not show up, and I like my woman hidden, you know, and that's why they're seeing it as wifey material. You could, for some of you, could come across as a bit more anxious, more shy. Maybe you want to post, but you feel like, oh, like, what would I even post? I don't like the way I look that much. But people, there's something about your humility that's coming through, and it makes people feel like, yeah, that's wifey material. Clarify this, please. Clarify wifey material. Yeah, you could also come across as a bit more family orientated. So if you do have siblings or nieces, nephews, you're posting with your family, this could also be another reason they feel like, oh, okay, yeah, definitely. For some of you, it could be a cooking with Kyra kind of thing, where you may post what you're making and they're like, oh, that's a really feminine thing. Like, I want to wife that person up kind of energy. Yeah. But overall, getting back to the withdrawn message, if you haven't gone through anything, people just see you as a bit more withdrawn, okay? You may not post yourself, or you may have stopped posting yourself, or for those people who've known you for a while, like, you may have posted and taken your stuff out and they've noticed. But even when it comes to the frequency of response, you may not be as a quick responder as you used to be, and people assume that you're going through it, okay? But let's get into how do people view you in real life. So we have the 9 and so the 8 and 9 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Then we have I miss you. So what people don't realize is if you've taken a break off of social media, or you've kind of just pulled your energy a little bit back, people think that you were struggling, but in real life, when people meet you, they realize you're not struggling, or you don't look like you're struggling. Talk, girl. You don't look like you're struggling in real life. In fact, you look like you're working on yourself. Okay, if you guys have any specific body goals, okay, you could have taken down all your old pictures with the hopes to put up new ones because you're on a fitness journey. Because the 8 of Pentacles is dedication, is consistency. And then it's to the 9 is also like feeling free, feeling independent. For some of you, this could be it. In real life, people realize that you're looking good, you're looking better than ever. And you're really pouring and investing into your own energy. And that's why you're not posting on social media, waiting for the right moment to. So even the people who don't know about your life, like the haters, they could have thought like, yeah, powerful suffering behind the scenes, you know, they don't even post anymore, haha, we won. Yeah, in real life, you're just working on yourself, you're building on yourself. You guys may believe in evil eye, so you may keep some of your life private. So even if you did go through something catastrophic, like you may be a little bit more reserved now, like you may have pulled back your energy out of fear of evil eye. You don't want anyone to ruin what you're trying to make for yourself. But you have people missing you, because with I miss you, this tells me you may not post often, or you may not reach out to people as often as you used to. And it has them thinking, are you okay? But when they see you in real life, they're like, oh my God, I'm hearing my Shayla. Like, how have you been? It's been so long. You know, is everything good now? And you could be like appearing to these people in a much better state. Like you're a lot more happy, you're a lot more vibrant, you're healthier, you're looking good, you're feeling good. You're just working on yourself behind the scenes. They don't need to know that though. They don't need to know that. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like you're working on yourself, okay? And you look good doing it. You appear a lot more stable, like you have a good head on your shoulders when people meet you or view you in real life. Like you come across as stable, consistent, reliable, you know, ambitious. But then it's just funny because online, like people could be feeling like, is powerful going through it? And it's just the whole time you're like, wait, what? This kind of reminds me of people who are in marriages where their marriages are really happy, everything is healthy, but they just don't post their partner. So people could think, oh my God, they used to post their partner, now they don't. Oh my God, they broke up. Or oh my God, they're headed for a divorce, aren't they? And the whole time you just decided to just pull back your energy and just be private and just enjoy your love in private, you know? But they don't need to know that, you know? So people in real life see you as someone who's consistent, you're hardworking, you're just working on yourself, and they really love your energy, because I miss you is like, your energy is valued, okay? But in terms of who you actually are, we do have an ending. Yeah, I feel like you're being very selective, okay? You're blocking people who don't serve you anymore, okay? So if people brought drama to your life, I see you guys cutting down on wanting to surround yourself with people who gossip. You may not want to be around people who gossip. You may just be cutting people out of your life because you don't mind getting rid of what is no longer aligning for you anymore, because you do have breathe. So overall, I feel like you're taking this time out. You could be in hibernation mode. So how you actually are is you value your peace, okay? You value your mental health. You are valuing yourself right now. So it's kind of like, I'm willing to separate or get away from anyone who's going to threaten my peace of mind, because I like to stay grounded, okay? Especially with the breathe. Yeah, you guys are grounded. Some of you guys may meditate or pray, okay? But you guys did choose the Black Panther, so this is coming to me like you guys are very strong people, strong characters. It's taken a lot for you to build this peace by yourself. You guys are probably still in the process of healing and building yourself up, and it's like you're not going to allow any distraction. So even if it means withdrawing from social media, so be it. But some people would just be taking it as like something's going wrong in your life, where the whole time you're just pulling back. You're just re-collaborating, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end that one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. I don't bite. If you want to join my membership, it starts at £2.99. No pressure though. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile 5, which is 49 minutes and 18 seconds. You guys chose the globe, which is the world. Okay, so let's see. We have gratitude. And then we have the snail and the huckleberry, which is trust and the invisible. Now, I'm only going to leave these to the side because this is embodying about like who you truly are. And then I'm going to get over to how you're viewed online. I'm going to start with online first, okay? So we have I'm jealous over you. So this is online. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know what I'm hearing. Love me like you do. Love me like you do. Random. Okay. We have the star card, which is Aquarius energy, air energy. Okay. And I'll leave this to the side for now. So how do people view you online? Well, pile 5, you better cord, cut, and cleanse. That's all I'm going to say. You better cord, cut, and cleanse because, yeah, you have a lot of people who are jealous of you. This could be my people who are like social media influencers. Sorry, I'm mixing this with rose syrup, but you guys could be social media influencers. Yeah. Some of you guys have a platform. With the star card, a lot of people are drawn to you. You offer a lot of valuable insights. But I feel like a lot of people want your attention. And you have a lot of people's attention to give to, okay? I'm getting... leave them on red. A lot of people are trying to DM you, pile 5, or want to DM you. But I'm getting a lot of people just want your attention. But you may not pay them any mind. Oh. So some people feel like they have to compete for your attention. Because I'm jealous over you. This is not an energy where people are only jealous of you, but you have potential love interests that are jealous over you, as in I'm jealous of the person who gets to spend time with pile 5 because you seem very selective. Okay, can you clarify this star card, please? Yeah, with this 7 of Wands energy, I feel like you guys, you know, it's gonna sound so funny, but you guys may be the type of people that are very introverted. Like you just need a lot of your alone time to rest, to hibernate. You don't even like the attention, but it's like a lot of people want your attention. So sometimes you almost have to like kind of like push everyone away, like keep them at arm's length. Can we clarify this 6 of Wands? Can you clarify 6 of Wands energy? Can you clarify 6 of Wands? Ooh, you be breaking hearts. Oh my God, you heartbreaker. Pile 5? I feel like, okay, I know you guys are fine, okay? You guys could be really, really gorgeous, handsome, sexy, whatever it may be. Like, you are fine, okay? But you be breaking people's hearts. A lot of people want your attention, but you just don't give them the time of day. And I don't think it's personal. I think it's the fact that I'm getting, if you guys don't reply to people or you air people or whatever it may be, people take that personally. They feel like, oh, was I not good enough? Who did you choose to reply to today? Like, I'm getting, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can relate to the whole like, oh my God, like everyone wants me kind of energy. But one thing I can relate to when it comes to this pile is a lot of people do demand my attention and they get really pissed off when I don't reply very quickly. And that's only because it is exhausting. I have so much going on, like to the point where I have to get back to like over 1,000 people. Like, how's that humanly possible? Like, it's so hard. And sometimes I'm like, sometimes I have considered finding a way to disable messaging me because I'm like, this is too much. And then you feel bad because then some people start like talking to themselves in their DMs, and it's just like you're not even trying to ignore, you're not like going out of your way to ignore them, but you just have a lot to get done. And by the time you look at the messages, like it's tripled, it's doubled, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Like, where do I even start? And then it gets overwhelming. Okay, at least that's how I feel, right? But I feel like a lot of people generally feel heartbroken when you don't give them the time of day. Okay, I don't know how popular you guys are. I don't know if it's like you have a platform or if it's just a lot of people just find you good looking. So they feel like, oh, like pay attention to me. I don't know what it is, but you be breaking a lot of hearts. And you have people who are jealous over you. Like, no, pile 5 is mine. No, pile 5 is mine. No, I want pile 5's attention. And it doesn't just have to be about romantic options. It can even be with friendships. They feel like, oh, so Pal 5 is closer to that friend than me. Oh, I see how it is. Oh, Pal 5 is going out and hanging out with that person, but they didn't even reply to me. They didn't invite me out. I'm getting people who just really want your attention. But I'm getting, you come across, or you're being viewed as someone who, you're very selective with who you give your attention to. Okay? Can you clarify these energies further? How's Pal 5 viewed online? Yeah, you are just consistent with yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone could be fighting over you, but you're just busy building your own empire here. You're just kind of like, I got money to make. I'm employed. I don't have time for this. Like, meanwhile, people are fighting over your activity online, right? You have people who, like, they may see if you're online, they may search like, is Pal 5 actually online? This is, oh my God, this is obsessive, okay? Yeah, the whole time we're just like, I literally come online just to share a few posts and then dip. I'm not out here trying to talk to anyone and everyone right now. I got work in the morning. It's giving that energy. Like, you guys are so much focused on yourselves. And this kind of reminds me of a conversation that I had with myself. Again, hi, I'm a Gemini. We talk to ourselves. It just kind of reminds me of I was having a deep conversation with myself about how, like, you know, when you're neurodivergent, right? You're always in your own little world. But people who are usually neurotypical, they don't see it that way. They see it as you're ignoring them. They see it as the world revolves around them, and the fact that you're not focused on them, that's a problem, you know? Yet the whole time you just be in your own little world, you're not really like focused on what's going on around you. It can be a blessing and a curse, because it's a blessing because you're less likely to suffer from jealousy, because you're not out here comparing yourself to others, because you're not really so fixated on the social norms or what is expected of you, so you don't really care. Your expectations and your goals are not really tailored to societal approval, you know? So it's like you don't suffer jealousy, so you thrive in your own sort of lane. But then at the same time, it can be a curse, because people start to take your actions as a personal attack on them. So people start to think, okay, if you're not messaging me, then you're messaging someone else. Or if you leave a relationship that's toxic, they're like, oh, you're leaving me for someone else. Yet the whole time you're just like, I'm just leaving you guys for my peace of mind, you know? It's giving that kind of energy. So I feel like people, when you don't respond to people, they just assume that you're talking to someone else. Yet the whole time you could literally just be like needing some time to rest, recharge, heal, and just kind of enjoy your own company. Not many people can enjoy their own company, so they won't get it. Yeah, so yeah, you have people who are fighting over your attention. You are fine AF, okay? You come across as very like hard to attain, but like it's like you can look but you can't touch kind of energy. And I'm getting it's not even intentional. Like, that's just who you are, okay? Or that's how you appear online, at least. But it's causing people to think like, are you talking to someone else? Especially if you are in a relationship or you are talking to someone else, people feel like they have to compete for your time, okay? But overall, they kind of want your attention because you're good looking, okay? You're attractive, okay? But in terms of how people view you in real life, as we have lust. So yeah, you are definitely not a catfish, okay? You are good looking online as you are good looking in real life. You are fine, okay? Because you have people lusting after you, okay? And we have death, which is Scorpio energy, water energy. And then we have earth with the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, a lot of people see you in real life as someone who's very good looking, but you're very much like cautious. This kind of reminds me of pile 3 a little bit, where like with this energy, like you are somebody who I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So it's kind of like you don't really go out of your way to like stay out for very long. Like if you get invited to places, you enjoy the vibes and then you leave. You seem a bit more emotionally unavailable, or not unavailable. Yeah, emotionally unavailable, but I was looking for a different word, like detached. Yeah, avoidant and detached. So especially with the death card, like I'm hearing, baby, you're all that I want. Oh, someone's feeling some type of way about you, Pal 5. I'm not gonna lie, Pal 5. Online, people see you as someone who's very sweet, but also very good looking, and you have great energy, great sex appeal, whatever. Maybe some of you guys may post some raunchy stuff. Okay, not everyone, but some people. You're very attractive, right? Man or woman, right? But in real life, people still find you attractive, but you online you appear more friendlier or more open. Even if people have to fight to message you, you appear more like more vibrant, more smiley, more happy. But in real life, people don't get that vibe from you. This reminds me of Power 3 a little bit, okay? In real life, people see you as a little bit more like you can look but you can't touch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm getting the energy of someone who feels like overlooked. Because I'm getting like with this Four of Cups, like you may reject a lot of people. A lot of people may try to offer you their cup and you're just like, I'm not interested. And I don't know if it's because you've been hurt and you're like not interested and you've been, you need some time to heal. But I'm getting people feel really rejected by you. They feel very insignificant because of you. Like you come across as like you're not interested. Oh, that's kind of sad. I feel sorry for the people that want your attention. Part 5. I hope this is not true. Ooh, rude. I hope this is not true. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, people feel really much like you don't care about them, okay? You may come across in a way where you're good to people, you're cordial with people, but like you don't allow people to get that close to you. So it's like you don't mind ending any relationship or friendship at any given time because you had no attachment to them in general. Like there was never a close bond that you had with them in your mind. In their mind, they became so fixated on you, so clingy towards you. There could be a Scorpio that feels this way specifically about you. But then it's like in your head, you're like, we were never close like that. I was just nice. But then it makes them feel rejected because in their head, like you guys are pretty much married, or in their head, like you were closer to them. Like say for example, if you're like, I don't have best friends. If this is a friendship, like they feel like you are best friends. And it's like, I don't know if it's them being delusional because they find you attractive, or if it's just really like you gave them that impression and then all of a sudden it's like you're not as close as you as they thought you were. Okay. With this Knight of Pentacles, intuitively I'm getting people view you as very stoic. Like you don't show much emotion on your face, and you take your time when it comes to learning people, when it comes to achieving something. Like slow and steady wins the race. I'm also getting a cautious energy. Can we clarify this Knight of Pentacles? You seem extremely cautious, and that's a trait of a Scorpio. You seem very like, I don't trust you. Yeah, independent, Nine of Pentacles. You come across as someone who works alone. You like to be alone. It's like you can look up, you can speak. What is wrong with my speech today? You can look great. You can look fine. You can look at me. You could take a picture. It will last longer all you want. But then at the end of the day, you can't have me. That's the energy that you are giving to other people. You're very hard to attain. And it's weird because you have such a good reputation. But in terms of like experiencing your energy or how people view you in real life as someone who's very independent, you work alone. You may not be the type of energy that you want to collab with people, you want to be all like kumbaya with everyone. Like you may just keep yourself to yourself. You may just be in your own little lane. And this can really disturb other people. It can really trigger people because it makes them feel like, is there something wrong with me that Power 5 is not seeing? Or did I offend Power 5? Or is Power 5 just being snobby? Like what's going on? But I don't think it's personal. I think that these people, they feel this way and it may be very valid. I don't know how you guys behave, but I do feel like people who really find you attractive, they want a chance with you, but they feel like you wouldn't give them that chance. Okay, I feel like Power 5, you know what you want, and maybe you just haven't found that person, and that's okay. But these people are taking it like you're very hard to win over, but you overall like being by yourself. Okay, you're very stoic. Okay, very, very attractive though with the lust. Okay, but we do have, this is what I got for who you are as a person, briefly. We have the snail and the huckleberry, which is trusting the invisible. So you are someone who, you don't just walk in logic because you are intelligent, but you walk in faith as well. You have a great balance between like logic and intuition. Like you trust in yourself. Okay, you may not trust other people, but you trust yourself. Okay, especially with this trust in the invisible. You have unwavering faith in you and in the universe, in God, whatever you believe in. And people wouldn't I don't know if people wouldn't know that, but this is just part of who you are. You trust in you believe in yourself, okay? We do have gratitude. So who you are to the core is you're somebody who is very grateful for even the smallest things. It is not hard to please you. Even though people may think it is, that's people's perceptions of you. It's actually not hard to please you. It's just you are hard to understand, okay? This reminds me of another pile. I don't know if it's 3 or 2. But not many people get you, okay? And that's okay. You're not there to always be understood. You're just there to be felt, okay? And I feel like, yeah, who you are, you express a lot of gratitude. You are a very humble individual. You are down to earth, okay? But you're just very protective of your energy. And because you guys did choose the world, yeah, a lot of people do like you, okay? You are well cultured. You are very open-minded. You are very intelligent. Okay, you have a knack for learning, for knowing, for traveling. You know, it's almost like you really relish in trying to experience the human experience, right? But that's who you are to your core, okay? But I don't know if everybody can see that, okay, based on online and based on a few interactions in real life, okay? But I'm going to end that one there. I'm going to go to the last pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the first tier is £2.99. And yeah, no pressure though. Okay, so last pile 6, 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 26 seconds. You guys chose the West Indian spicy sauce. Okay, I love this hot pepper. Okay, so let's see. We have reciprocity. We have the squirrel and the chestnut, which is preparation. Then we have healing. Oh, well, actually, I don't know which one is which. Healing energy. When it's 11, I need. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think this pile is how you are in real life, but this is what you're coming across online. We do have healing. And then we have the fire sign energy with the 9 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the moon card, which is Cancer/Pisces energy, so water energy. So how do people view you online? Okay. When it's 11. Yeah, so people may view you as someone who's going through I don't know if it's just like a temporary thing or it's been a while. Like you come across as someone who you've changed, okay? But you could be in a process of healing. But healing doesn't have to be like, I'm sad online, I'm posting really sad quotes. So you could just be rediscovering your wants, your needs, and what you deserve, okay? So you could be the type of energy that posts a lot of psychology related content where it's like, these are my boundaries or things like that. I can relate. I post stuff like that myself here and there. Don't know when the last time I have posted that, but I'm the same way. There's something about you that's changed. Let's see. Can we clarify healing? Clarify healing. Okay, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you could be coming across as a lot more vulnerable online or more sentimental, more in touch with your feminine energy, more in touch with just really being able to be open with people on social media. So maybe this could even be pertaining to when people reach out to you. Now you're starting to be a bit more honest. Like, are you good today? Today's been okay, but I have been feeling kind of sad here and there when it comes to this. And like, you're a bit more vulnerable, okay? More in touch with your emotions. So people could see that as you healing. Maybe there was a period of time where you were kind of closed off. You kind of didn't want to talk to anyone. And now you're starting to be a bit more open with people. You're starting to talk to people. When people do reach out, like you don't shut them out. You actually give them the time of day. But you still have a mysterious feel to you though. With this moon card, yeah, people find you very mysterious online. They don't know what to make of your social media. Sometimes they can't read you. I feel like based on your social media, people wouldn't know what your personality is like. They may know a few things that you like doing, you may enjoy here and there, but they wouldn't really know the essence of who you are. But people would just see you as very mysterious. They would describe you as mysterious. I don't know enough about pile 6 to really like relish in getting to know them, but they seem very much like spiritual or just mysterious or hard to read. Your energy can be very hard to read. But people overall see your page as very healing. Okay, so even if you're not the one that's healing, like it could be very healing to them. So I don't know if it's to do with what you post or the way people may reach out to you. You may respond with really kind words. There's something about your energy that is healing. I don't know, it's something to do with quotes. I'm most likely leaning more towards. If you are someone who does check up on people, people do really feel that, you know what, like, thank you so much for checking on my well-being, because no one has. I'm also getting a random message about you guys being the type of people where you know it's somebody's birthday, and even if you don't talk to them like that, or you're not close to them, you still wish them happy birthday, like, oh, happy birthday, have a great day, even if you barely know them. But if you follow each other, you're just like, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. And people actually find that to be very healing, because they feel like, wow, like someone actually remembered it was my birthday, you know. And I'm talking about like not just remembering like because social media reminded you, like you genuinely may have remembered it was someone's birthday, you know. But we do have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, you give off an energy of kind of a bit of cautious energy, but I'm also getting like resilience. Can we clarify this 9 of Wands energy? Yeah, resilience. Okay, with the 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you seem very resilient. So people could be aware of what you've gone through, or maybe you could be very open about what you've gone through, but you give off a vibe where you're very like, I'm not gonna give up. This is giving like gym as well. Like if you have a certain goal in mind, body wise, like you're not gonna give up. Okay, you're working hard to achieve the body that you want. Okay, but for others of you, it's not a gym thing. It's just you could have gone through why did I hear dry spell? Okay, some of you could have been abstinent, okay, or you could be restricting yourself with something, but you're staying true to it. So maybe right now it's Ramadan, right? So you could be fasting, and like some of you anyway, not everyone in this pile, but some people who are fasting, like you're sticking to it. Or for my Christians who are fasting for Lent, for example, like you stay very consistent and strong when it comes to something, and you're not giving up. Okay, yeah, if you have a goal in mind, so if you use your social media for more like a business thing, like people see the hustle, they see you working hard, they see you being consistent, and you're not giving up on it. Okay, but something you do is either really healing to others, or this could be you just healing. Can we clarify healing again with the Ace of Cups? Something to do with, okay, all right, there's so many cards here. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, there's something that you do that heals others as well. We do have the 10 of Pentacles, the Devil. This seems more career focused though, but maybe it's for some of you, your career involves healing others. So if you're a Reiki healer, or if you're a tarot reader, or if you're a therapist, something like that, it's very healing to others. But people may not know much about you, or at least the intricate details about who you are. But they know you're just consistent with what you do on social media, okay? With this 5 of Pentacles energy, yeah, I feel like you provide a lot of inspiration to people online. When people feel lost, they like to go to your profile for whatever reason, okay? Maybe it's the way you live your life, or you could post things that are really helpful, very useful online. But there's still this energy of mystery, okay? But that's what I'm getting for online. Let's see how people view you in real life. So in real life, we have I love you. We have the Empress. Okay, we have another pile where someone is fine. Okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Sagittarius energy, fire energy. Then we have Venus energy with the Empress. So that's Taurus and Libra. So people find you attractive in real life. Okay, maybe online you guys may not post yourselves for a lot of you, but if you do, the camera doesn't do you justice, because you are fine AF, okay, even in real life. And yeah, people find you in real life to be extremely attractive. This is even more so if you don't post yourself. And you may come across as very stable in real life. So people may assume that you are very stable, okay? Financially, mentally, spiritually, like you're the full package, and people view you to be the full package. Even if you're a man watching this, you embody that energy of like, yeah, I can receive, I have opportunities. It may not even be true, but that's how people view you, and it could be based upon how you dress, or just how you conduct yourself, or just your energy alone, okay? But we do have Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, people in real life see you as very unpredictable. They never know what you're gonna do next, okay? This kind of reminds me of that one friend that you talk to them one week, they're in Barcelona. You talk to them another week, they're converting to Judaism. You talk to them another week and they've decided that they want to go bungee jumping. Like, it's just like you never know what to expect with them. Very random, okay? Or another time you talk to them, they decide that they want to run for the Prime Minister of England. Like, very, very random, okay? But people see you as just very like, you're very unpredictable, but you're also very blessed. You're very lucky, okay? Because this is also about luck, okay? So people in real life see you to be very lucky. Some people may feel that things were handed to you, okay? You may have pretty privilege. Even if you're a man watching this, you may have pretty privilege. Even if you don't, people feel like things are handed to you, or you're just a very blessed, lucky person. Things work in your favor, and they just see you as very abundant, very attractive. You have a great relationship with money. Even if you're not rich, it's just that vibe. But we do have I love you. So a lot of people really love your energy. I think people fall in love with you and actually convince themselves that they are in love with you. Whether it's like based upon your energy alone, or like just certain interactions, or just your looks alone, people convince themselves that they really love you, okay? I think it's because you guys have a really good knack for understanding people. Like, you really go above and beyond to make everyone feel special. And these people think that they are the only one, but you could just be a very kind-hearted person. Like, you make everyone feel special, okay? But that's pretty much what I'm getting online. People like your energy online. Sorry, in real life. This is in real life. I want to clarify this Wheel of Fortune though. Yeah, star card. Blessed. Yes, you are. Okay, everything works out in your favor. You are a shining light, a guiding light. Okay, we also have the Lovers. Yeah, so a lot of the time people feel like you are their soulmate. Okay, people really just love your vibe. They can get very lost in your energy. Okay, that's who you truly, that's how people truly view you. Okay, in real life. But then in terms of who you actually are, we do have the preparation. So on the outside, to other people, it looks like things just work in your favor. It looks like you're just being offered opportunities. You just look like you're lucky. But what people don't realize is you always prepare. You're always 10 steps ahead. Okay, that's what people don't realize, is that everything that people see on your social media or people see in real life had a lot of thought, a lot of intention into things. So you are someone who's very meticulous when it comes to your preparation, okay? But we also have reciprocity. So this gives me the energy that you guys match energy, okay? That's who you are. Like, if someone's giving you a lot of depth and energy towards you, you're going to give them that same energy back. If someone's sincere, you're going to give that same sincere energy back. Someone's complimenting you, you're going to compliment them back. Like, someone's giving you mad love, you're giving that mad love back. But I'm also getting that you can also, because I'm hearing, hold on, can we switch our language? Like, you can switch up. That's what I'm getting. You can switch up. If someone's disrespectful, you have no problem asserting your boundaries, or like giving it to them back. You're like, hold up a minute, I've got time. Like, you give people that same energy. Like, you reciprocate energy, okay? But in terms of you guys choosing the hot sauce, you guys are spicy. You got that secret sauce. Everything you do, when you touch it, Midas touch. Like, when you add a little bit of your sauce, it makes everything even more interesting. So, for example, if you were like me, I grew up in London, England, and my whole life throughout school, primary school, secondary school, we wear uniform in the UK to school. So we all look the same, right? No one's left out. But you could be that one person that adds a little accessory just to stand out. Like, you add a little bit of sauce to stick out. So that's an example, right? Or like, if you guys watch the movie K through 12, it's actually on YouTube for free. It's by Melanie Martinez. Everyone's wearing the same uniform. Boys wear this, girls wear this, but with her uniform, like, she's dyed it purple, where it's meant to be pink, you know? So it's kind of like you add your own sauce when it comes to things. I'm getting even in the workforce or even in school, like, if they say, okay, everyone must do this, with you do things in your way, you still follow the rules, but like, you add your little bit of touch into it, you know? For some of you, it could be even with your fashion, okay? But I find that really cool. But that's who you are to the core. Like, you're very unique. You're not meant to fit in, and that's it. That's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the first tier starts at... Sorry, my son is so loud, okay? It starts at £2.99, just as the first tier. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.